know why. I know why Giannis is not guarding KD, because KD makes Giannis look like the Greek geek. He's going to make him look foolish. We've seen this. We've seen the highlights of Kevin Durant hitting them with the little head fake, having Giannis jumping all over the place. This is what I'm thinking Mike Budenholzer is thinking. I'm not trying to get Giannis into foul trouble because this is my offense. I agree with you, Daniel. A lot of the blame has to be on Mike Budenholzer, but a lot of the blame has to be on Giannis Antetokounmpo as well. There's 4 key moments in the fourth quarter. I'm not even talking about the run by the Nets. KD is a phenomenal player. I'm not going to say offensive player. He is a phenomenal player. He's one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Fuck this offense all around. He just played 48 minutes as a 32. How old is he? 33 years old.
32.
Come on now. All around, he is an amazing player. We try to knock his defense because he's such a great offensive player. He had 3 steals and 2 blocks. Stats don't mean everything, but in this case, it does mean everything. But 4 key moments in the fourth quarter, and I mentioned this on Twitter as well, so y'all need to be active on the Twitter. We tired of tweeting out stuff, and y'all not out there saying stuff, and y'all listening to the podcast. Engage with us. Let's have these conversations, have these discussions. Anyways, back to my point. 4 key moments where Giannis shot that fadeaway jumper against James Harden. What are you doing? Go get your ass in the gym. Go train with Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, freaking Tim Duncan. Go do something. Stop dancing in Cabo with your trash-ass brothers, Giannis and freaking Alex Antetokounmpo, because how is that going to get you better as a player? I'm tired of this, Giannis, bro. I am a Greek freak fan, but you shooting a fadeaway jumper like you're Dirk Nowitzki is not your game. You have a fucking 6'5", 220-pound James Harden on you who can play position defense. He could sit there and take the bumps on his beer belly. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2, for lack of better terms right now, was he went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. You're taking all your time, bro. I don't care that you're getting made fun of on Twitter. You better take your fucking 10 seconds, bro, while you're rushing your free throws. He did that twice. Then Chris Middleton actually sets you up for an easy bucket. And now all of a sudden you turn into Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown, and you fumble the ball. Get Kwame Brown on this podcast too. We're going to tag you on this because we want you on here too. Talk your shit, bro. Anyways, I blame Giannis. I blame Mike Budenholzer because like Daniel said, the run happened. This is NBA. This is the Brooklyn Nets. They have a high-power offense. You have one of the best players ever on the opposing side, and you cannot make adjustments. You have Giannis Antetokounmpo running your offense, initiating your offense. He is not LeBron James. He is a Shaq build. Why is he running the offense? Tell me this, and Jared and I had this discussion on Twitter as well. How many times did Jrue Holiday touch the ball in the fourth quarter? Why did you send 35 picks, 12 players for a player that's not even going to touch the ball in the fourth quarter? I'm not saying run a play for him to score, but touch the damn ball. The Bucks, I'm not even a Bucks fan, bro, but I sit there and watch that whole game, and I was pissed the fuck off. Just like Daniel said, Nets are going to the finals, and it's conference finals at least, because I feel like if the 76ers are healthy, they have a chance because nobody's stopping Joel Embiid. But they're going to the conference finals. The Bucks, I called it. I said they were going to get swept. They proved me wrong here, but you know why I said they were going to get swept, because shit like this. They got lucky that first game where they won 87-86. They should have lost.
Yeah. And shout out also to Dylan, who is a Bucks fan. He was having he was going through everything last night. I mean, I was talking to him on Twitter. He was just going through a whole lot of things because he's a Bucks fan, and just watching them melt down like that, man, he was feeling some type of way. Hope you feel better, buddy. But yeah, the Bucks, like you mentioned, G, we were talking about this. There were so many times when Giannis had, James Harden or Jeff Green just on his left shoulder. They were leaning into him, and he would just kept backing down on that same side. He didn't spin because if he did, it was an open layup, but he doesn't have that in his game. And that's what makes me kind of irritated, because he has all the skill in the world. If he just knew to spin around, he would have gotten 4 or 5 easy points, maybe more, right? Easy buckets. And the whole Jrue Holiday situation, like, he is, I don't know, I don't even know, honestly, because he's been in and out of the games. Like, I think he had 19 last night, which is fine, I guess. But I don't know with Coach Bud. I mean, if and when he does get fired, who would?
Yep.
If and when, who would replace him? Because I'm just throwing this out to you guys, completely random, I know, but I don't. I'm trying to see what coach can develop something that quickly. Maybe Terry Stotts.
Here's my
Maybe,
thoughts on the
right?
coaching situation in Milwaukee. That the potential, well, the inevitable coaching vacancy that's about to happen. They're going to need someone that's very experienced, very established. I know it's kind of vague, but that's what they need. They can't rely on a young up and coming coach. They need someone with a lot of experience before who may have coached a lot of teams. I mean, obviously, it's not going to happen, but they're going to need. I mean, the most ideal is Milwaukee lands a John Calipari type of coach who has deep experience with this game. That's the
Right.
only way the Bucks are going to pull off a championship. And second, they need a guard. They need to go after aggressively trade for either a Bradley Beal, or if Portland is open to it, which we all have our doubts. It's all of a mixed feeling. Damian Lillard. So Milwaukee's has got to be aggressive going forward if they are to win a championship with this window.